So I was trying to do this with the other camera, but I don't know if it was working or not. Just wanted to point out how badly this is what it's supposed to look like. You know how it's kind of smooth all the way back. Can't really get in there. It's fairly straight, not bent. None that I can tell anyways. The strut tower on the driver's side looks pretty straight. If you look over here, see how it's bent here. See that buckle there? It's in quite a distance, and then it's also bent again in the far back there, or next to that connector. At least it looks like it's next to it. It's not. And then the strut tower has got some damage as well. Can't really get in there too well, but you can see where it's starting to peel away from the other metal. And up in here, see how it's all collapsed in? It's not supposed to be like that. So we'll see what we can do as far as that's concerned. I don't have any, what's the word I'm looking for? Engineering degree. I don't have that. So we'll have to fake it till we make it, as they say. So probably, let's see, try to make some sort of a plan. I don't have one, like I said before, but maybe get the car up on some jack stands. Got the parking brake on right now, so I don't have to worry about it rolling too far. Ooh, look at my new mud tires, by the way. No, they're just tires with mud on it. Evidently this piece collapsed, bent a bit, so it's supposed to be flat with the car. And that is, well, it's not. This is pretty mangled as well. So let's figure something out there. Yeah. Well, let's see. I think I need a drink. Yep. I just realized my camera, I got the microphone on it now, but I didn't before, but I still can't get it connected. So I don't know if that works or not. So we're going to continue with this. I got the winch set out. I got some weight back there. As you can tell, you know, the broken piece. It's fine. And it did do a little damage. Not much. You know, just put a little whoopsie daisy scratch in the door. I tried pulling that bolt out, but it unsuccessful. That one just sheared. Well, they both sheared, but I don't know. Probably won't be able to reuse those like I hoped I would. Well, I'll go back here and get the winch going. See if I can't get that out of my way so I can get some jacks. Jack stands underneath it. I did have some attaches to that to operate the winch, does that sort of thing. Do not see it up there. Maybe you guys can point it out for me. Can you see it up there? I don't see it up there either. Nope, it's not. Did I kick it somewhere? Did I smash it? It is magnetized. I wonder. It's right there in the car. Okay, here we go. Get that connected. There, it's connected. Yeah, so be sure to keep tension on your winch when you're spooling it back in, not like this. Perfect. That wasn't noisy at all, was it? Let's leave that back there. Disconnect the battery again. Okay. Ooh, that didn't get warm at all. It was just, whatever. Put this back on the charger. I'm sure that wasn't boiling or anything. Sometimes that's a good way to start a project. Bam. Wonder what that is. Find out. 75% says the battery. Guess where I put my jacks? Way over in the middle of nowhere. Get that out of the way. Well, not as bad to get to as I thought. So if you hear crushing or binding up, don't continue, or do, your choice. Oh, look, nailed it the first time. Did you hear something? I heard something. Remember, higher the better, because I'm fat. That's probably the noise. And remember to use the jack stands. Better know when the flat's on you. At least that's what I heard anyways. I don't know if it's true or not. Higher. Alright, I'll check the jack, make sure it ain't slipping off or something. It kinda is. It'll be fine though. Did come with these safety pins. Recommend using them if you have them. And yes, they do rattle out, so use the safety pin for the safety pin. Kind of like, call me before you call. Get the other side. More cowbell. On this side, for now, I will put a jack stand under the car like the other one, but I think for when I start taking stuff apart, I'll take the cross member out and kind of leave it hanging on another jack stand. I'm sure this is aggravating to you guys watching at home. I'm watching some goofball trying to line up a hole. Has no hair on it. Okay, I'm old fashioned. Make fun of me if you like. Some noisy thing in the sky squawking at me. It's not bad enough I got goats and horses yelling at me all the time. Of course, they're kind of quiet today. All right, just test it out. Go, Chase. There we go. Oh, good. It didn't fall on me. You know what? I'm just gonna leave this back here because it's almost as trustworthy as the jack stands. This makes me feel a little better is all. That and it gives me a good tripping hazard. Now, if you take out the handle, it won't be a tripping hazard, but you'll have a hard time getting the handle back in there. Guaranteed. Because it flips back up. All right. Pick up some of our tools. Put them back where they don't belong, and then I'll forget where I put them. Probably gonna need the hammer. I'm just gonna leave that one out. It's your friend. All right. Yep. Lug nut time. Ooh, yeah. Definitely the wrong size socket. I should probably clean up my mess one day. Oh yeah, I said I was going to do that. Now we'll get the tire off first. Oh, let's use a bigger socket. That's 21. So when it comes to racing and wheels and stuff, you don't want to use a wheel that requires a washer behind it. Takes a little bit longer to line everything up, 1. 2, if you don't have 5 of those wheels and you only have 4, when you go to change it, you have to change the lug nuts as well, which are different sizes, which becomes a hassle for whoever's helping you out. But when you have to fart to get a cent in your pocket, you do what you can with what you have. And to be honest with you, I kind of like the wheels. You don't get style points at the racetrack. They come with these little washers. Yeah, you just, don't do that to yourself if you have the money. Maybe I'll put the tire outside. Maybe it'll get washed off in the rain at some point when it rains again. Hopefully not till next fall. Alright, put these somewhere where I can lose them pretty easily. Find them. Just probably watch the other side of the phone so I know what's being filmed and what's not. Otherwise, you're just hearing me talk and it's just, going all over the place. That's no fun. Which, by the way, I heard myself on these recordings. And, well, I don't know how to break it to you, but I do not like my voice. If I could change it, I would. Probably sounds something like this, but I have no idea how to change it. So that's the way it's going to be. Like, see, I already lost the washer. Alright. I'm not sure if I said it or not in the previous video, but I'm pretty proud of that little cheap, excuse my language, pretty sure it cost me about $75 for the, thing. And it, I wouldn't cut 1/4-inch steel with it by any means, but as far as a car is concerned, 22 gauge steel, no problem. I'm guessing on that, by the way. I have no idea what the gauge is. It looks like it could be reused for something. Stick that up in the 22 RE race car category, which is up there. Yeah. Save the radiator. Grommets. Okay, grommet. I'll have to get another one somewhere else. Unless it's, I don't know, you see it anywhere? I don't see it anywhere. We'll put it in, let's see, there's a cardboard box up there. Sounded like I made it. Alright. Get this. Try to get these sharp things out of the way so I ain't, getting something in my knee or Man, I really don't know how to use my phone, do I? Or maybe, you know, brush it off into where it will go into my knee for certain. Thanks. You know, and I'd like to thank the ones that have subscribed and got notifications on this channel. Mostly probably my coworkers and friends. Chances are, if they subscribe, they're now my friend. And the ones that haven't yet, please do. If anything, if you like this sort of stuff, it helps you out. You get more notifications on, not notifications, you get more videos, more to your liking. If you subscribe to a channel like this, yeah, what do you think? Nothing too sharp and they go too deep into my skin. Oh, there's one right there, that'll definitely hurt. All right. Can't really see it on the video, but I can. There. I think that's most of the slag and metal. I think the radiator might have a hole or two in it. Yeah. I'm sure it's salvageable. But I'm definitely buying a cheap-ass radiator next time. Alright, get this off. I need to get probably the caliper off. Being this guy, hang it up somewhere, which I'm not going to have a place to hang it because I'm going to cut everything out of the way. But temporarily, there'll be a place to hang it, so... yeah. I think I might just cut the sway bar linkage off. It's pretty bent. It's got like a 45 here. Not sure if you can see that too well. 45 here, another 45 up here. They're supposed to be straight. I don't see the advantage going around corners with that. Yeah. Alright. Otherwise, I'll just zip the nuts off for... I really don't know what this bar is called, if I'm being completely honest. But I know it pulls the wheel out once you tighten this nut up here. Or, you know, loosen it over here. And you can... pulls it that way, and if you loosen here and tighten here, it pushes the wheel that way, which is kind of nice when you're going in a circle. Yeah, and yep, okay, some more of that. I'm gonna get some tools ready to start doing this work. In the meantime, I'm gonna put you on pause for a minute and get the phone charged up. Well, I think I have everything now. Probably not, but I was thinking actually taking this guy off up here, a little brake line, and just take the whole caliper away from the vehicle. That way, when I'm cutting this, I can catch a brake fluid on fire and, you know, use my firefighting skills that I don't have, and I really don't have them. I scream. That's what I do. Fire, scream, scream, fire. Yep. Panic. That's what I do. I panic. Let's see. recently had a buddy who was a firefighter save another man's life at work by doing chest compressions. That was pretty cool of him. I kind of feel for him a little bit for having to do that, but at the same time, I'm really proud of him for helping out. Instead of standing there doing nothing, not knowing what you can do with your hands, what you can't. I like somebody like me. Try to find something to block this off. Let's see. Surprised that brake line came off there so easy. Normally you break lines off and sorry to put the camera down for a minute. I can't. It's hard to do two things at once. I know, I'm not complaining. I just, put a little rubber boot on there. This little guy. And what that'll do is it'll fill up full of brake fluid and spill over. But for right now, it makes me feel good that it's not leaking all over the place. Alright. Now we got that off, let's get this clip out of here. Which if it does, it'd surprise me. No, really, they come out pretty easy typically. But be sure to save them, because you might be reusing it. They're a little hard to get ones that fit. Like I said, factory is probably the best way to go, so that's why I save them. I'll try to find something to go into there. Knick-knack box. I would collapse it, but you don't want to do that. Like pinch it off, because you collapse the line and it don't work very well anymore. Which you could probably get away with on an oval track, but I still don't want to do that. Is this big enough? That might be too big.